survive the waves, the lions and the cannibals' fire, but I won't survive this manager, this liar. You trade in poison while the lights stay dim. Now the castaway is about to sink your ship. Listen closely, this is the whistle blow. I'm looking at the shelf, aisle 1, the pharmacy section. No specialist on duty, just a corporate infection. The law says licensed only, but the boss says sell. Pushing unregulated pills in this discount hell. You think I'm just a clerk, a ghost from the past? I've mastered your rules and this shift is your last. I dial the MHLW, the ministry's line, reporting the Yokunai crimes, one at a time. No pharmacist present, but the medicine flows. That's a breach of the act, and everybody knows I'm not holding a musket, I'm holding a pen, ready to shipwreck this empire of men.
Oh, let the tide rise, let the current flow. I'm blowing a whistle on the status quo. From the beach toe to the retail floor, I can't endure this penury no more. Back to the ocean, back to the sand, away from the greed of the civilized land.
Suddenly the glass doors slide with a hiss. Suits and the badges, they didn't want to miss this. Bureaucrats in black with the clipboards of fate. Seasoned as this, yeah, it's a little too late. The manager's shaking, his face turning gray. Just like the boxes he stacked every day. Business suspension, the order is red. The Yokunai monster is officially dead. They offered me rehab, a supportive career, but I've seen enough of your civilized fear. You call this a safety net, I call it a cage. I'm tearing the paper and burning the page.
No more bar curves, no more minimum wage, no more going screaming in a polyester rage. I don't need your insurance, I don't need your tax. I'm heading to the place where the horizon attracts. The island was lonely, but the island was true. At least the sky, there was a permanent blue. Oh, let the tide rise, let the current flow. I'm blowing a whistle on the status quo. From the beach toe to the retail floor, I can't endure this penury no more. Back to the ocean, back to the sand, away from the greed of the civilized land.
Finally, I'm heading back to that island, back to the world where colors actually exist. I can hear the gulls calling my name, I can smell the brine in the air. I am Crusoe, a survivor. I conquered the wild, and I survived your modern world. You lot talk about civilization, progress, evolution, but from where I stand, it just looks like a savage game of musical chairs. Everyone fighting for a seat in a room with no windows. I'm going home. The boat is hitting the surf. The tide is rising, pushing me out, away from this gray hell. Farewell. To all you modern souls, you're the ones who are uncivilized. Keep your barcodes and your flickering lights. I'm going back 300 years, back to the real world.